Shai, Bashim Kakadash.
Governors and elders and apostles of great and soul. Shalom to everybody, somebody who's sorry, sincere and true. God, I believe in this gospel. Shalom. We're Camp Gmskingstonjamaica. Prophets of the Most High coming up once again. Prophesy the return of our Lord Yahweh Shai and the end of the world as you know it, which this let us deal with the end of the age. Right? And the new world to come. Brother Kenneth, 2 Corinthians 6. And that we're waiting on, the return of our Lord to set up a real world.
Right. Yep.
Alright, so this is 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world. 7. 2nd Ezra 6 and 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first?
End of the first. We read Daniel the 7th chapter. Tell you about the first kingdoms that's going to come upon the earth. You have the Assyrian Babylonian kingdom, and you have the Medes and Persian, then you have the Greek and then the Greco-Roman, and on the last leg of the Roman Empire, and certain beings that was ruled unto death, and they lived, then come back on the scene, fulfilling Malachi 1 verse 4, they shall build without it's going to pass down. So we know the prophet Ezra asks, when will be the end of this current system, all them nations that come and rule, when will be the end of them rule, and then the kingdom of heaven, which we've been prophesying about through the ages.
And the beginning of it that followeth. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob and first the heel of Esau.
Right?
But,
so basically Jacob, right? If you know the prophecy, what will take place, right? Esau came out first, which was a so-called red man, right? Or them call him white man, but him look red because him lack pigmentation. Them call him Esau, wins the way. Right, I Joshua in the Hebrew and then Jacob and literally they hold on for the heel. Hence the reason Jacob, right? Right, so plant
Alright, so it says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Okay, so Esau is the last nation that's going to rule this earth right before the return of our Lord. Right? But the Lord going to return, what's that? Isaiah 63, right? With the Edomites in rulership. And he's going to fight against them. What's that? Revelation chapter 12 and 19 as well. Right? 12 and 7 on down. Right? Continues.
Jump down and read it. Jump down. Alright, so 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 18. And it said, behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth, and will begin to make inquisition of them what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled.
Yeah, the affliction of Zion will be going to be punished. But that punishment wasn't it was never forever. We're coming to the end of that punishment, which going to fulfill what? Deuteronomy chapter 30 verse 7. So the Most High basically show the curses upon these enemies, upon these nations now, or enemies. Continue.
Verse 20. And when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished.
Right, so the world referring to in the Greek, it'll be aeon, the age. When that begins to come to an end, right, the time frame when the so-called white man get to rule, when that begins to come to an end, this will take place, go on.
Then will I shew these tokens.
The tokens, the prophecies, the signs. Like before camp we were discussing on the digital we can take over, if you will, right? Epidemic, pandemic, right? The whole world is going cashless. Everything is going digital. But we fulfill one of the major prophecies in the scriptures, Revelation 13 and verse 16. And on down,
the books shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together.
Yeah, because people say the Most High give us the revelation in the end times, right? When we tell Daniel, right? Basically, it was sealed unto the end. And the Master said, knowledge shall be increased. So know the prophets, them are rise up, right? As it's written in the book of, I think, Isaiah 123. Let us read it real quick.
Isaiah 123.
I need the link.
Book of Isaiah, first chapter, verse 26. And I will restore thy judges as at the first, and thy counselors as at the beginning. Afterward, thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city.
Yeah, which cover people in Ezekiel 37. Right? We basically get back to life. We were dry bones, right? Suffering under the curses, loss of heritage, loss of name of the Most High, lose everything. But now I'm going back to even what? Revelation the 11th chapter. Right? The greater enter into us, which is the wisdom and understanding of the Most High. We are stand up on our feet. I'm about to deliver us. We'll start with the elect. Continue, sir. Yeah.
Alright, so back in 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 21. And the children of a year old shall speak with their voices. The women with child shall bring forth untimely children of 3 or 4 months old. And they shall live and shall raise up.
Yeah, because they're premature kids. I know them have like incubator when them can put the kids in. That's what? Technology is basically, what you call it now? Evolved, so to speak. But people can live when they're born premature.
Verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run.
Yeah, so you're going to basically have famine. And in the famine, scripture saying, 2nd Ezra 15th chapter, but because of the lack of bread and from great tribulation, you're going to basically riots, sedition, when they run in on their neighbor and spoil them goods.
Verse 25. Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall select them. Read again. 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 25. Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world.
Yeah, and the end of the world. Right, the end of Esau's rulership. Right, so after all this calamity that's coming upon the face of the earth, there's something that's coming next. Right, the kingdom of heaven. That's why we are here. Right, basically ambassadors. Right, we announce the return of the Lord. Right, and they will come back, come set up what? The kingdom of heaven, aka the kingdom of Israel, which going to be on earth.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 29. It reads, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
Yes, so the stars will fall from heaven. The description of the nukes, or warhead mainly, a fall, you know, from calling intercontinental ballistic missiles. They are fired from one continent, go to the outer atmosphere, and go to over the designated area, i.e. America. Right, the scripture said they shall go steadfastly unto Babylon. Missiles go fall from other countries, but mainly Babylon, and then go basically fall like shooting stars, so to speak, are coming. That's right. Right?
Then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
Yes, the Yahushua is coming back with power and great glory. As it's written, him not going to meet yes a man.
They can make him, can finish the answer, but he'll jump back around 3. I think captain. R1. When you finish the answer.
Matthew chapter 24 verse 1. And Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to shew him the buildings of the temple.
Which was what? The Roman Empire at the time. We're still in the Roman Empire. But we must show him the buildings of the temple, the kingdom of the Roman Empire. Alright?
And Yahushua said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down.
Right?
And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be?
Because Yahushua hinted it, or him say, it's a go fall. All of them buildings where you see right here, so, are go fall. The Roman Empire are go fall. But the disciples them inquire when it a go, right?
When shall these things be? What shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
So obviously, he might come again. Then he said, what shall be the sign? Because he did it already. But why them ask, what shall be the sign of thy coming? Then it only mean that he might will come again, because at that point, as the brother said, Yahushua never in power. Now he might come in power. And you see as the scripture where the brother quotes him now going to meet Esau as a man. So if Esau is to be taken with a rulership, we did we continue.
And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying,
to the point, make Yahushua, I forgot to take him out of rulership. Now, who and at what point did the Roman Empire, or who take down the Roman Empire? At what point did that happen? Then it's only showing that you know yet he's still in a rulership. Because the prophecy is that at the most I have to go remove him out of rulership. That's why the disciples are asking, will thou at this time restore unto us the kingdom of Israel? So somebody have to go remove the Roman Empire, which is the king of Israel, to set up him kingdom. And that just simply show you that Esau is still in rulership, man. It's the Roman Empire is still in its continuation, man.
Because it was the brother mentioned that you never get taken down about my saying that the Renaissance period, the Renaissance period with time period, this kind of was a wound to the Roman Empire. It never get destroyed. And they continue the Roman system. They just come and just act like the new king, the kings in that empire. They didn't change the law, they didn't change the custom. They were living in the wicked society, you know?
While I search from, can I read this in an NLT?
Yeah.
Matthew 24 in an NLT.
Alright,
Alright, so Matthew 24 verse 1 in the NLT. It says, as Yahushua was leaving the temple grounds, his disciple pointed out to him the various temple buildings. But he responded, do you see all these buildings? I tell you the truth, they will be completely demolished. Not one stone will be left on top of another. Later, Yahushua sat on the Mount of Olives. His disciples came to him privately and said, tell us, when will all this happen? What sign will signal your return and the end of the world?
At the end of the world, and that's the one next point to make. And just to mention, in the NLT, it's what Yahushua showed them the various temples.
Yeah.
Just showed us and confirmed that he must show them the empire,
Right.
the Roman Empire. And that's when the Roman Empire, I speak, the ancient Roman Empire. Because now, as the brother mentioned, the rebirth, because at one point, you get a deadly wound, seen by what, Septimus Severus and completed by Constantine. But they came back on the scene in what they call the Renaissance period. See? And then it says, what shall be the sign or the signal of Yahushua coming and the end of Esau world? The word world there is in the Greek is aeon, which means age or perpetuity of time. See? Meaning that what? There's a time period, just like every other kingdom before, where it will get taken down. And that is the reason why Esau have to be in rulership at the end of the world. That's why he's in the ruler seat. No, Esau, which is so-called white man, must be in rulership before him get taken down in these last days, man.
Yep.
Right?
2 Esdras chapter 11 verse 36. Then I heard a voice which said unto me, look before thee and consider the thing that thou seest. And beheld, and lo, as it were a roaring lion chased out of the wood. And I saw that he sent out a man's voice unto the eagle and said, hear thou, I will talk with thee.
And the high eagle, referring to the 12 Caesars, that came and ruled what? The Roman Empire. Right? And now we again what? The revised Roman Empire, Rome again, fulfilling what? Malachi chapter 1 verse 4. Right? Them come back and build the desolate places. Rome fell, but it come back. You have the European Union, you have big old Babylon, you have NATO, right? And then basically push off in all the other branches.
And that's how America was established under what they call the Treaty of Rome. See? And that's why even in the court system is pure Latin terms. See? They used to teach even Roman numerals in schools. So there's a lot. The law and the justice system itself is made up of Roman terminologies. Then subpoena. What do you call it? They have a different name. Habeas corpus. Then only for different terminology when come to me right now.
Well, even Rome is similar. We have a Senate house.
Exactly.
You know, we have America, we have the Senate. So
Right.
the same structure or the same
Benefits.
way Rome was basically fashioned in the same way the society is fashioned again. They built it off of the same.
Can.
And you have the
Yeah, we have Malachi 1 and 4 in the NLT. Just bring it up point. So Malachi chapter 1 verse 4. It says, Esau's descendants in Edom may say, we have been shattered, but we will rebuild the ruins. You know, if you rebuild the ruins, you rebuild after the same fashion of what was destroyed.
and you say his descendants.
His descendants.
So vocabulary Edomites today. Right, but let's go up here. Oh yeah, and the lion referring to Yahushua. Right? Conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, not Selassie. Yahushua. The so-called black man. Yeah, just bring it out real quick.
So this is first Maccabees 8 and start from verse 13. Also that whom they would help to a kingdom those reign, and whom again they displaced. Finally that they were greatly exalted. Yet for all this none of them were crowned or was clothed in purple to be magnified thereby. Moreover, how they had made for themselves a senate house, wherein 320 men sat in council, daily consulting always for the people. to the end that might be well ordered, and that they committed their government to one man every year who ruled over all their country, and that all were obedient to that one, and that there was neither envy nor emulation among them.
Exactly. You cannot get Revelation 12 real quick. Yeah, you cannot get Revelation 12. What do we have?
Revelation chapter 13, starting at verse 1. And I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea.
This is John the Revelator, who was on the island of Patmos, and when he get banished, start in prison, right? And he looks and see a vision, right?
Having 7 heads and 10 horns.
The beast represent what? Kingdoms, which we're going to bring out the 4th beast from the book of Daniel 7th chapter. Right, and the sea will go up to the people, so that the people go and rise kingdoms.
And upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his head a name of blasphemy.
Yeah, so it says 7 heads go up to NATO, and the 10 horns go up to the EU. Now with them up.
Just for edification, say when you see that kingdom was the Asian Roman kingdom first,
and the kingdom, right? But originally, it was like 7 and then break up. Now, I think what Finland joined over there, and we come out, I think that's 51, last count, or 31, one and number. Right, but the major ones got them break up. Like for example, in World War, let's say 2, you have countries split like Austria, Hungary, become Austria and then Hungary. But before there was like one. You have Germany major, Germany minor, right?
Alright, so and just to make it very clear, even when I got down below, say one of them have even a woman to dead, verse 17, and that was the Asian Roman Empire, yo. You see me? So when John see this vision in a 30, of the Asian Roman Empire must see.
Pass on it to them. These are the 7 heads. It says Germania Minor, Germania Major, the Romans, the French, Spanish, the British, Greeks, the 10 arts, Belgium, Denmark, France, Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Greece, Spain and Portugal, England and Ireland, West Germany.
In Revelation the 13th chapter, picking up at verse 2. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion, and the dragon gave him his power, and his seat and great authority.
Right, so basically you have leopard, and you have the, like basically, you have, Daniel 7th chapter tell about the kingdoms then, will come before the Roman Empire. And the Roman come and conquer everybody. Right?
And you mentioned beer. Russia is not a part of the beer is talking about Russia. It's not a part of NATO or the EU. But the reason why I mentioned the beer is because of Russia and the fact that NATO was a rule.
It's at the end of the kingdom.
Because of Russia are going to be the ones, one of the main ones. You know what I mean? We are going to strike the kingdom. We got missiles. In this last week.
The reason why we mention of the leopard is because the leopard is the beginning of Esau's rule.
Basically, them come and take over from Greek. Right, starting with nigga the name of the cracker, Alexander the Greek. Go on.
Verse 3. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death.
Yeah, because the Roman Empire is dead. And that's why we, the Israelites, start like God would known as the Moors back then, or Constantinople, Constantine, when he ruled Constantinople, started with Septimus Severus.
And before that was started.
Yeah, that was the same. Basically, the last Edomite rule was Domitian, right? Because it's referred to the 12 Caesar, right? Which we'll go to, we're not really see, but we'll go to the end of it. When we tell about the feathers, them who came and rule after that chick come into power, right? Go on. Yeah, hence we were known as when we are ruled, them call it the Holy Roman Empire, so which was unholy. You see me? Until Constantinople fell, when you have Mehmet II take over, you know. And then afterwards you have them people in Turkey. But back then they have a different Turkey. Ottoman Empire.
And it was just got to, even with the Constantinople, Constantine, Council and Nicaea, so now Easter, what they must celebrate now, all pagan, all of them pagan customs that they incorporated, you know, in the whole so-called right. But the scripture does not support these holidays.
That's right.
And his deadly wound was healed.
So his deadly wound was healed because when he come back in a power, when he get restored.
And all the world wondered after the beast.
The world wondered after the beast. Right now, you know, when after World War II, when NATO formed an alliance, right, basically basically stand as an opponent to Russia, right? The world marveled, like who can take down them? Right? Babylon going in every country, scripture call it what? The hammer of the earth. You know, and you have England and France and Germany back of them. So some of the cheap countries basically what you call it now, them get benefits of America basically plundering the earth. So the world wondered at them. Even right now you have people that say who can go against America. Right? But the Most High rise up the spirit of the kings and the meats, right, protect them America. Go on, which them allies are turned against them. Count the crops. Continue.
Verse 4. And they worshipped the dragon which gave power unto the beast. And they worshipped the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him?
Yeah, you know, who ultimately are going to make war with the beast? Let's go back to something you know, Second Esdras, right? Which again, this is referring to the paganic Roman Empire, but them come back again, right? So Yahushai come back again, and come first and them crucify him, which that was a prophecy, but them come back to protect them, right? The so-called white man and all these nations. So go on up.
Right, 2nd Esdras 11, verse 37. And I beheld, and lo, as it were a roaring lion, chased out of the wood. And I saw that he sent out a man's voice unto the eagle.
Yeah, to say that, you remind me of, what is it, Isaiah 31? You see me? So, well, we can just get it real quick. Isaiah 31, I think about verse 4 and 5. 31.
4 and 5. Alright, so this is Isaiah chapter 31 and verse 4. 61. 34. 34 and 5. No. 31. 5. 4. Alright, Isaiah 31 and verse 4. For thus hath the Lord spoken unto me, like as the lion and the young lion roar on his prey, when a multitude of shepherds is called forth against him. He will not be afraid of their voice, nor abase himself for the noise of them. So shall the Lord of hosts come down to fight for Mount Zion.
Yes, so the Lord have come with the whole host of heaven. Fight against Esau, right, on our behalf. Because we are yet to stay in our captivity and they refuse to let us go. Just like in ancient Egypt. The Most High hardened Pharaoh's heart, you know, say, I'm going to let you go, so the Most High can show him power. And look at the world forgot who is the Most High. So don't worry, he will remind you.
So shall the Lord of hosts come down to fight for Mount Zion and for the hill thereof. Verse 5.
Yes, so the Most High fight for Mount Zion, nobody else. So no heathen now get saved. It's impossible. They will be slaves in the kingdom. Again, that even go back to the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven is the Israelites ruling these nations. So by default, other nations cannot be saved. Right? Continue.
Will thou at this time restore the kingdom unto Israel?
Unto Israel, another nation.
And we must build by the house of David.
That's right.
And in the time of King David, the tabernacle of David, what? King David built up garrison in Edom. Moab, all of these nations was what? Tributary.
That's right.
Henceforth, when Solomon was ruling, everybody bring goods to him.
Yeah, which Isaiah 61 tell you that, the prophecy. These nations will basically reap them resources. Right? With balance, of course, when I be like Esau, I will suck out everything out of here and word of them apart.
We shall boast ourselves in the substance of the Gentiles.
That's right.
Verse 5 in Isaiah 31. As birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem. Defending also will deliver it, and passing over he will preserve it.
Just like Egypt. It was birds flying, but it was a big craft.
That's right.
You know, at that point it was a big craft, which is what we think was in that craft.
That's right.
So the birds flying, this time why not going to be grand or more grand than Egypt, as it says in Jeremiah 16. This time it might come with birds. It's not going to be one bird.
You will say, all eyes shall see him.
Right. There's going to be a big craft, but you must know little crafts gather the elect from the four corners of the earth.
That's right. And they might conquer. Right, gather in the elect of one.
Yep.
But they might conquer.
And he defended Israel at the time because he was one part of the chariot was shooting out flames and giving darkness to the Egyptians.
That's right.
But he gave light to the Israelites,
Right.
guide them through the wilderness. Okay? And the same thing we want to know. You know, similar. We might destroy, and the chariot that come with a destructive with weapons of destruction.
That's what I'm saying. Put the sense of fire on the earth.
Yep.
Anything you might use on with chariots.
You say, what would I if it's already kingdom? See, because the chariots are come add fire to what is going on in the earth. The fire that is already lit.
Yep.
Because in the midst of our World War III, when America is about to be made desolate, when the missiles are coming down, then the angels don't beam up the elect.
Right.
And I saw that he sent out a man's voice unto the eagle, and said, Hear thou, I will talk with thee, and the highest shall say unto thee, Art not thou it that remainest of the four beasts?
It that remaineth of the fourth beast. Oh, she won't go into it. Alright, go on.
Whom I made to reign in my world.
So the Most High made them reign in the world. Guys, give us a what? Most High live on it. Let's get a real quick Daniel 4:27.
Alright, so this is Daniel chapter 4 and verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men.
Basis of men, which are the Edomites. Right? Go over on the 30th chapter.
That the end of their times might come to them.
Okay, so the end of their times might come. Right? So the last nation that's going to rule are these Edomites. And they're going to remain the first couple of slaves in the kingdom. Starting with them elites. Right? Go on.
And the fourth came and overcame all the beasts that were past, and had power over the world with great fearfulness.
Yeah, power over the world. Because the scripture prophecy of two nations that's going to have domination of the earth. The Roman Empire never had full domination back then. But now them have it. Right? Continue.
And over the whole compass of the earth
The whole compass of the earth.
with much wicked oppression.
Much wicked oppression. I was speaking about how America with them European allies, right? Coming other countries and steal them resources. I was here, what was it? I want like, I don't know the name of my country. Like sitting there, go down there. Macron go down there and run him.
I think you've got Nigeria.
Remember which one?
I think one of the
Yeah.
4 African nations.
yeah, some of the West African countries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Because America, France, Britain, they've been plundering the earth.
Yeah, that's West.
So them tired. Right, going up? With much oppression.
And then of course that forgot vibration from
Right.
especially they might do it to the Caribbean too. But they might force it from the West African countries. The African countries. And that's giving the neighbor, as the scripture say, you know, you might give the neighbor
Cubs.
the bottle to drink.
Yeah.
You know, put it to the milk to drink, which is what? The philosophy. You know, the philosophy which is referred to as wine. See, that's what he is forcing the nations to drink, especially our people. See?
Jeremiah tells us that the nations are mad.
Yeah.
So due to all of them philosophies, then the nations are mad. Because if you look at the leader from Uganda to Kenya, all of them African leaders, them have come out against the policies where America and the West want to bring down there, yo.
Yeah,
America leader said the gay right policy, they want the main policy, not the international thing.
Hypocrisy. Because them not force that for none of them allies. Them not do it to France. Well, them not do it to Russia. Russia is not an ally, but them not do it to Russia, them not do it to Saudi Arabia. Them not do it to none of these countries that actually oppose these kind of philosophies. But that's just the devil for you, and it shows you that this man is the devil for real. Because the scripture says what? The devil shall be loose out in prison and shall go about to deceive the world in the four corners of the earth, Gog and Magog, and so on and so forth, man. So who's doing that? So okay, white man, especially Esau, man. It's just straight that it match him.
Hey guys, they're saying, you know, all wars are bankers war. And Albert White, he basically said state about the 3 wars we get from the scriptures. We saw a plan. World War 1, 2, and 3 are going to fight. Bankers wars. The least them set this up. Right? Going back to as I put this precept on Revelation 20th chapter. Right? Set this up. Go on.
Oh, I'm get this. Real quick, this is Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 6 in our NLT. It says, "But soon their captives will taunt them. They will mock them, saying, 'What sorrow awaits you thieves? Now you will get what you deserve. You've become rich by extortion. But how much longer can this go on? Suddenly your debtors will take action. They will turn on you and take all you have while you stand trembling and helpless, because you have plundered many nations. Now all the survivors will plunder you. You committed murder throughout the countryside and filled the towns with violence. What sorrow awaits you who build big houses with money gained dishonestly. You believe your wealth will be security, putting your family's nest beyond the reach of danger. But by the murders you committed, you have shamed your name and forfeited your lives."
Yep. That which a man sow, that him over reap. One team that built it is what?
Another man's money.
Or host another man's money.
Yep.
You thief and plunder the earth, brethren. We think that you're going to sit down with the rest of your life, but you think you must have continue forever. Right, but your own pride will deceive you.
Alright, so this is Baruch 4 and verse 31. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoice at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that deceived thy sons.
Right? I think my brother did a lesson on it as well. Life expectancy, how long you live, in America basically decrease. Yeah. You know? In other words, people are dead quick. The size that died suddenly.
One more verse, boy. Verse 33 says, For as she rejoiced at thy ruin, and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation.
It's a reward and for double.
Yep.
America going to become what? A total desert after being burned. Lake of fire.
So-called white man offend and afflict all of the nations, don't keep both. But touching Israel, you touch the apple of the Most High's eye. You have got pay. True reparation coming at the kingdom. That's when you really have to go back in slavery and pay all of the damage that you have done. You know, our people out here say they want money, they want this. But we understand through the scripture, so just wait until the day when the Lord rise up to the prayer, and we're going to have that prayer. We are going to become the predator. Esau, Edom are going to become the predators, right? Slaves.
Much wicked oppression. So long. Second Esdras 11 verse 40. And the fourth came and overcame all the pieces that were past and had power over the world with great fearfulness and over the whole compass of the earth much wicked oppression. And so long time dwelt he upon the earth with deceit.
Yes, a long time he saw upon the earth, you know, with deceit. Right? Right now, the man set up a digital era. When he set up fractional reserve banking, fiat currency, paper after he moved it up from the gold standard in 1971, President Nixon. Basically, I give people paper for them wages. And then I remove even the paper and put in a more sophisticated level of slavery by giving you a digital hall and put digital currency out there. Right, 15-minute cities. Year 2030. You own nothing, but you're supposed to be happy. Right? Long time in there on the earth with much oppression and deceit. Right?
For the earth hast thou not judged the truth. For thou hast afflicted the meek, thou hast hurt the peaceable.
Yeah, afflicted the meek, the peaceable, our people. As the brother put the precept, when you touch the apple of the Most High, you really think you will get wet? Remember him losing moon son. What did you say you?
When you like.
When you like.
Eat Esau.
Yeah.
Never hold it back. Make it known.
So you're going to show you the vessel fitted what? And the rat. Yeah, man. I broke you.
Thou hast loved liars and destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit, and hast cast down the walls of such as did thee no harms.
No harm. Because when you come over here, the natives them never show you no them actually think you're God. Them show you up to be civilized. We brush your teeth. Hope the place gonna be clean, cleanse, basically the one with the earth.
Yeah, because here's a point for that, they were really nasty. You get me? But when they came over, there were lots of people that were living in North Americans and all that. What end up happening? I'm saying when the Europeans came over, they killed a lot of them. Why? Because the disease when they bring over. But to them it was like, no, because they live like a pig. Pig not get sick for the pig style. You see me? But they introduce another animal or so, a deer, a horse. Not even a horse. Let's say a deer, a cow, or a goat. They will get sick, yo. You get me? Because they're not accustomed to such an environment. You understand me?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
even though themselves people were primitive, or the Indians were more civilized, in basically them teach Europeans how to bathe and clean themselves. You get me? And how to have proper drainage and water system.
Yes, I remember the name of the cracker. Basically, basically the dream was to make it to Mexico City, where it was so flourishing, right? Continue. So what him do? What him do about it?
Therefore, is thy wrongful dealing come up unto the height, and thy pride unto the mighty. The highest also hath looked upon the proud times, and behold, they are ended, and his abominations are fulfilled. And therefore appear no more, thou eagle.
Yeah, appear no more, thou eagle. Right, with the same thing I'll be said to the entire realm. And what are them nations? Appear no more. Right? Because when you go against Yahweh Shai, Revelation 12, right? 7. Just give us a word. Right? So basically, it says, well, let's get a read. Revelation 12, start of 7, 15.9.
Revelation chapter 12 and verse 7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels and prevailed not.
It's clearly the dragon is not a literal mystical creature. You see me? It's dealing with Esau, right, which interchangeable with Tehran, right, and basically the Roman Empire. That's why scripture even describe him as what? The old serpent, call it devil, Satan, the wicked, all titles given unto Esau Edom. Continue on.
Alright, so verse 8 again says, and prevailed not, neither was their place found anymore in heaven.
So neither was their place found anymore in heaven. Going back to them rulership. Once they go against the Son of the Most High, that's it. Game over. But that is the stupidest thing you could ever do on the face of the earth. Fight against the Son of the Most High, idiot. As you said, I'm going to fight and to fight still. Right, Most High putting on their mind to fight. Right, so neither was their place found anymore in heaven. That's the point.
Let's go say, why do the heathen reign?
Yeah.
The people imagine that same thing.
Right?
Why you come against the son of the heavenly Father? It made no sense.
Revelation 12 and 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
In other words, the man get blast out of it. Yeah, what should I say? Behold, the Satan fall from heaven like lightning. Quick! Quick.
Easy work.
Yeah, man. You say not the little sword. Anyway, when I war, when you see like, what does you want? Like, the movie Independence Day at one point you share like something where it's going to be like. You see like something just warm up. Touch! All me see a dust and smell of smoke. And what them there? Where the whole of the work, the aircraft them. Nothing left. Right? So go back to this here.
And therefore appear no more.
Appear no more rulership. That's it. Which that was referring to the 12 Caesars. You see me? But again, them come back. Alright, as Apostle always say, believe Trump and Nero. You see me? It's possible because they're reincarnated.
Look alike too. Look alike too, but
Alright,
Nor thy horrible wings, nor thy wicked feathers, nor thy malicious heads, nor thy hurtful claws, nor all thy vain body, that all the earth may be refreshed and may return, being delivered from thy violence, and that she may hope for the judgment and mercy of him that made her.
Yeah, because Isaiah 14 tell her that. You know? So it basically the nations are going to rejoice. Describe them as trees. Yeah, but even the trees are going to rejoice. But the earth will be refreshed once this crop come out of rulership. I certain Moses I give one that is I'll get it real quick. It's a Sirach 10.
verse 4. Verse 4.
Yep.
The scripture says the earth is defiled and the inhabitants thereof.
Yep.
Because the people that rule and defile the earth with different chemicals. Just the other day they catch some videos You know, first the year Jake a ball about chemtrails.
Yeah.
We've been telling them about chemtrails for years. See? For years we've been telling them, but guess what? The same people that was telling them about chemtrails back then were looked at as what? Conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Now with chemtrails, a lot of people you give them a ball on the video, yo, what's that? You see them a video from where it start from to it end. See? Well, this is what is happening. People are starting the devil I become more vivid. The man that is the devil, when the scripture refers to as the devil, I become more evident. So the so-called what? Yeah, and then shall be revealed. Then, so people are now, slowly but surely, the most I remove the veil. Then when the people can see the devil for who he is. This is the so-called white man, which we've been telling you for years, man.
Right.
Then, go ahead.
Sirach chapter 10 verse 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
That profitable one is the Lord, Yahweh Shai. Alright? We're going to be joint ears with our Lord.
Hey, if you can read back again, one. There's a point.
Sirach chapter 10 verse 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord.
So a lot of people ask for God there. You know, in a lot of these situations and disasters we happen on earth, where's God? Scripture said. Scripture said, read it again, huh?
The power of the earth is in the hand of the
The
Lord.
power of the earth is in the hand of the Most High. So the Most High is still in control. You know what you have to ask? Then, how you going to get spared when him a pour it him on him rod? Because that you feel that God dead because the so-called white man tell you that. But you have to try to figure out that, oh, you're going to get delivered when him really start to open up for society. Then, when something worse than COVID lockdown come, then, which is the time of Jacob trouble. That the question we have to ask is, how will I be spared? That like what Ezra said, alas, for that there is great who shall deliver me in that time. So you should be asking questions like that, man.
So what shall he do when his evil shall come?
What shall he do?
Call upon the Lord for deliverance.
Because a lot of people bug the hell out in a just the little lockdown, man. The little lockdown going on, a lot of people was losing it. And that's just the practice, man. That's just the trial run for the bigger lockdown to come.
That's right.
Then, go ahead.
Planet lockdown.
Planet lockdown. Because next time, the next lockdown, man, that's gonna be it. Which they're planning to do a climate lockdown this time. See? Go ahead,
Alright.
And in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
Alright, so this is the book of Daniel chapter 7 and verse 7. After this I saw in the night visions, and behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible, strong exceedingly, and it had a great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces and stamped the residue with the feet of it.
They were trying to give up the military. Right? The Roman Empire, the strongest military.
And the same thing them to know that iron teeth, that's why the scripture say what? The scripture refer to them as the hammer of the earth.
Right.
Because with that iron teeth, which is that military power and that military might, them go around the nations and the different parts of the world and then beat them down and take them resources. See? It is only evident that we can talk about. Nobody else will do that. They ain't but the so-called white man. And that's why the nations them are cry out, say, yo, get to that brother, they want a rulership. See? Them are dying for fame thing end, and that's why the evil lady we always use them as use her as example. Palestinian woman. That's say you Negroes in America. You so-called Negroes. You are the real Israelite, you are the people of the Most High, you should take back your place. You need to come home. Because them are dying for we set up back, man. Because when we get set up, the earth are going to be at peace. The earth are going to be at rest. Nobody now going to lift up sword to take nobody resources anymore. Like the so-called white man did, alright, and still doing. Nobody now going to have, because what the so-called white man is trying to do now is to have everybody in a what? Hardcore bondage. By chipping everybody. See? And we're not going to do shit like that, man. Nations are going to willingly come up to Jerusalem as the scripture said, to learn of our ways. Yeah? Why that?
Yeah, because the kingdom is going to be perfect.
The kingdom will be perfect.
Right, and then we're going to see how we is going to kill things or Deuteronomy 8. And it's like to learn wisdom. Right? How we can get my kingdom and my country like this? So I'm going to say, if you see the castles built out of the precious stones, right? How we basically judge.
But nothing going to go up like that. Because Israel is going to be what? The beauty of the earth. That's what Israel going to be. The beauty of the earth.
Right.
Nobody nothing going to be beautiful like it.
Fine.
So, well, we not share the beauty, man. It's going to be ours.
Kingdom shall not be left.
Now going to be left to another people. That's why I'm saying measure the temple, man.
Right.
And the rest of it, give them to the Gentiles. Because most are going to fix up Israel.
Fine.
You know?
I have a short precept.
I think you're going to see no stones and just be a dry place. Just be a stone and brick. Like over there now. The most I can get rid of all of that.
Yeah, and the kingdom of heaven open in the sky.
Yep.
You see me overflow. Now, stupid naked baby. You're bullshit. So the kingdom of heaven is given, so what? We shall live and reign on the earth.
Right.
Kings and priests. This is how the cracker took over the other day. They call it Charles. After royal, which kicky bucket, good riddance. You see me? They are super slavery.
I know.
But yeah, it's just as how you hear about them king there. Right? We are the true rulership. Right? Class. We're supposed to dominate this earth. And
Right.
King Charles broke compared to the lowest man in the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
Right? You continue.
Yeah, short one. Romans 8, verse 19, real quick. It says, "For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of the Heavenly Father."
That's right. You didn't finish, bro.
All right, I'm going to continue
But the
it.
whole earth grew in it.
Yep. It says, "For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who had subjected the same in hope."
Yeah, so we were basically imprisoned.
Yeah.
As the scripture says, prisoners of hope in these bodies, right?
Right.
As God's punishment
Right?
and experience at the end of the day, and ultimately to fulfill prophecy. Honor?
It says, "Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption
Right.
into glorious liberty of the children of the Most High."
Sons of the Most High, so we won't be, right? As Apostle already said, many Most High,
Right.
right? Literal spiritual power. Brothers of light, brothers of they call it super strength,
Right.
right? Literally we're gonna be immortals.
Right.
We don't know him then.
Right.
Right?
It says, for we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now."
Ready?
Continue. It says, "And not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves groan within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body."
That's right. So with the saying, the salvation. Because with salvation come rest. Right? And by default, these nations except Esau, isn't it? Going to see a level of rest after them serve them slavery. Because again, we basically we're righteous people. Right? There's levels where you deal with slaves. Scripture tell you that. There's guidelines where you deal with slaves. Esau, not nothing morals. Right? The scripture tell us if when a man work, if you get money by the end of the day. Esau make you have to wait weeks, months, and then rob you. Your paper.
Afterwards. Yep.
Right? These nations don't have their own land. Right? And the boy can't take their land from them.
Right.
Proverbs 29 verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, people rejoice. But when the wicked bear it rule, the people mourn.
Exactly, because we never drop the bomb on the nation and say, oh, terrorists. I'm going to take with them resources now.
Right.
But they want to tell me a lot of rain when when they violate, when they rebel against us. Right? No rain never fall. So now I go down there and kill off and pick them and rape me. Right? And human trafficking. All that, yo. That's right, yo. Those things are a thing of the past.
And even recently, they did a research in Jamaica. Jamaica, them called Ireland. Jamaica slip on the list of happy countries. Slip one more place, two more places down. Why? Stress level gone up. Teachers are long up them out of Black Road, a whole big bright people where you are young and micro and short-term teachers collect protest over salary. Bus drivers. Just recently, there was a fireman over there so up on the top of the transport center. They demoted him. Because the people them stress out due to what? Man we are rule, and as the man we are rule, and so everybody will under him as so the man stay. So our Prime Minister, I see him oppressing one of people. If these are Israelites, so what?
Can I show them back in
Yeah? And the wicked power we are ruling, the flow through him.
I'll be like into it and get replaced. But big notes your own good, it's best to be replaced.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that they have a fuck your person, so that can be French. Go on up. Come here.
Yeah, put on a bonus. Second Ezra 2:13, it says, Go, and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, and Slacker, that day may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch.
Yeah, the kingdom is already prepared, it has already scripted, prophesied that we are going to take control of everything.
And Esau is already falling.
That's right. That the word will go to the Most High mode, he can't return unto him until he accomplished that which he has spoken. Right, so this is already set in stones. Right, it's on the wall. You know, the kingdom has come to an end, crackers. Right, slavery is next.
Alright, lads, they've set the bound.
Yep.
Can't pass. So the amount of days, hours, everything have already been calculated from the heavens. And you can't do an hour more than you're supposed to do.
Even a millisecond.
Second.
The Lord say, my counting bounds and cannot pass.
Yep.
And in Daniel, just like what he said to Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar, why you think America is spiritually that Babylon? Not even spiritually. But that word Babylon, it entails the definition of the word Babylon. America is a prime example of it. Then, because the word Babylon means what? Confusion by mixture. Then there's a whole lot of confusion in America and the America push. And it said to Babylon in Daniel, he said, many take a thing to a person. He said, your kingdom is weighed, measured, and are numbered. Then, same thing when he said to Babylon, you have been found wanting. You have been weighed, measured, and you have been found wanting.
Only one thing, the kingdom now be transferred to the Greek, to the Persians.
Yep.
It shall be taken by the Israelites.
Yep.
Isn't it? Which we're going to get last and reach down deep. Alright, go on.
Short precept, slack. 2 Ezra 4, verse 36. It says, And unto these things Uriel the archangel gave them answer and said, Even when the number of seeds is filled in you, for he had weighed the world in the balance. By measure had he measured the times, and by number had he numbered the times. And he doth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled.
Right.
Precise. Then,
This is the sweet book of Isaiah 14th chapter, starting at verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land.
Yeah, because people say no. From out of Zion, let's just say it there, Isaiah 2. Well, basically, we want to go back in our land. Right over there in the Middle East.
Isaiah 2.
So Esau gonna get, well, then I get kicked out, still all of them that get you. You see me? And them Palestinians, they want to fight for land. Right, most like Muslims, you know, with fire. And we go back in there and get some big whip and create this kind of Israelite. We have our power. Yeah. You see me? And, you know, build.
we are going to be the new cracker.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's a be nigga.
Yeah, man.
I tell him something like we say what the glisten, the arm was glistening in the sun.
Yeah.
Red there. Red.
I love to see you glisten, boy. I say I love to see you peel, boy.
K1.
Peel off your skin for them with the cat tonight.
Yeah, man. I'm on all the Rothschild left. You see me? And food. I'm gonna be some food now, friend. No. You're just the cracker. The most I use to go against Babylon and the Russians gonna be fit for slavery because one I'm going to talk. You won't see. They make big rock into small rocks and then back give you.
Back in Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in your own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Yeah, and that's the Israelite foreigners them. And who said get all over the earth. Right? Coming to our identity, who we are, we're repenting, turning to our power. God's will be saved.
Verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
Yeah, man, it's slaves. Bondman and bondwoman, just as I want to do. Right, and the first, as the scripture says in Ezekiel, I think 39, the first continual employment, right? The first task they're going to get and they bury the dead bodies and the bones all over. And then they're going to build our kingdom, and then you're going to get eradicated off of the red point to Esau. Yeah, man, continue. There's one day off. Yeah, man, one day off you're going to get. Only one.
They're not creating a society like you know, job or something like that.
And protest.
Yeah.
So they not get treated right.
And we also don't see him. And he can't see by the way. So if you can just do so impossible task, like Pharaoh, you see me? Won't you say we want to serve with power? We say to we idle. Or you what? When I get no more strap, make them pretend. Or you want to do the same amount, don't worry. I will not forget to need no so-called Africans. Yeah man. Our phone back going break too. You see me? Yeah man, we're going to get so impossible task. Just to know see how collect money. Right? Go on up.
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
We were your slaves. Right? What? Isaiah 16, 64 in the last verse. So you said to the people, bow down, right? And then bend them back, you walk over. Right? We build this. We build this. Right? Where was the majority of funds came from for the Industrial Revolution? Slavery. Alright, you brother say there. We're at the scenery. We're in the movie Emancipation with Will Smith. And the cracker. Yeah, I said treat to brethren. You see me? So just know say yo, thanks to give you the idea what we do in our kingdom.
The scripture say oh, double him. The scripture say double and to them with them double we with them do we. You see me? So Esau get double portion away from we. You see?
Yeah. And they shall rule over their oppressors.
Yeah man, we have a rule with a rod of iron. Arise! Oh. As the bird say, heal my tile floors. Step on so I don't want you to scream, you know, I want spikes on my shoes. No wiggling. Alright? Go on up.
And it shall come to
Hey
pass.
guys, keep us so go medicate terror. And most are going to put in our heart. Right now we're not praying nothing. You see me? We're the smokers right now. Thinking of creating face. Or the kingdom you're going to shoot terror. It's keep call the most the king of terror. And he's going to put him hunger in our mind. Yeah, we're going to execute it.
Yeah, right now we just, I just immortal, full of emotions.
Yeah.
You know? And then emotions can swear judgment. When the Most established in people and set up in them elect. As him say, I must send for many fishers and then after I must send for many hunters.
Yep.
Now a hunter mindset has to be different. It can't be like the regular man.
There's always serious. Officially be that take it that little once and dash him again. Me can't tell you straight. Me not got power right now. You see me? So the Most will give you some different mindset.
It's gonna be like when him send Saul in Edom and say on a spear no.
Yeah, all the animal kill.
Everything's supposed to Amalek. You know, you see me? But you know, to be precise, that's how the Most I go off with. Even he skip a go again, we say, yo, one to him that we told him sword from blood. This one a time for kill, man. He skip a tell that. Then time to born and a time to die. Then it come to a time to kill and a time to make alive.
The scripture says we have been what? Perfected.
Yep.
And right now we say flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of heaven. So the perfection we're talking about a perfect spirit, like it was a perfect mindset. So you're right. You know the Lord have the perfect state.
Yep.
So it's an itching dog under there.
It will be like the angels. As the scripture says, the angels appease the wrath of him that sent them, him that made them. Meaning that what? Them do it without teaching, without question. You know, there's no question, there's no ponder.
No emotions behind it.
No emotions behind it. We'll be like angels, man. They ain't like that.
Yeah, because you say we have a big gods.
Exactly.
Right? You're judging the angels.
Yeah? Yeah?
Right. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from thy hard bondage, wherein thou was made to serve.
No, but hey, no, we have what? Yeah, we fear. You know, because of the curses. The Lord say, yo, give him life for hanging down. You know, there's a fear that is honest, man, and that is in his flesh. There are even some things, man, like, it will make you fearful. That's why the body are going to be, these bodies are going to be replaced with an immortal body. See?
None shall make thee afraid.
None shall make thee afraid. We're not going to shiver. We're not going to shiver in the presence of the enemy anymore, man. See? And in the time of disaster and chaos, we're not going to fear. Because the Heavenly Father got that kind of spirit that come with like angels, like gods.
And Yahushua going to be there with me.
Yep. Hey, you think when the apostles use Peter, when they did with the money with Ananias and Sapphira, and you tell them say, oh what, see a man they make like,
yeah, when Ananias dead first.
yeah, them time the people are dead. You see me without, yo gentlemen, I know it's something you're stealing about. You shouldn't thief the money and you see me right, no, they are dead. You see me, and mine was so manly to say, what you know, man, I can't, 6 man I come back to you to carry out. See me to carry out your husband, they might bring you back out. Without emotions, man, just spirit of the in a person, yeah, in a person. You gotta think of me know from a long time still, like, you don't want to do this. But no, that was the spirit of the Most High moving in the apostles, man, not emotions, very dispassionate, you know? And that's what we are being changed into. We are being, brother mentioned, we are being perfected. Meaning that even that you know that we're being sober, we're being made sober. See? Calm and collected in spirit. We read about these things and we, you know, but guess what? It is literally happening and in the flesh, man. But when it gets perfected, it's not going to do this. A part of the kingdom of heaven is the immortal bodies that we're going to get. That's part of the kingdom.
We brought to pass. Death is swallowed up in victory.
Yeah.
We get a new body, so when we're under the second covenant, we're not died yet.
Done.
Yes, so we are obtaining what immortality. Something you saw fantasize about. One of the biggest fantasy that to obtain what immortality. You know, I try to do through technology. That just can't hurt.
He's a carnal man.
Immortality is not a carnal thing, you know. It's not having Yeah, the bodies are important, you know, but really and truly, being transhuman, no. Because guess what? You have the perfect mindset. Mindset of what make you immortal.
Yeah, because the thing is as well, he's break the laws them. You know, but if you break the laws them, you're basically kill yourself. Because the wage of sin is dead. And so this is what the transgression of the law. So the most they're going to make us no longer go transgress. We're not going to eat no foolish. We're not going to basically have, we're not going to commit idolatry, adultery, nothing like that.
Hey,
So everything is perfect.
the more we say, like what them say, Google is God. You know, and the AI, you only think, you take the killer guy that's plug out or something.
EMP.
Yeah, you know, when the EMP and it done, it's just like when there was an ad with it, no, there was an ad with the iPhone. When I'm showing them plug out iPhone, the server in the iPhone, Apple, all the app them start delete. You know, yo, this powerful thing. Just take one card, just plug out one card, man. Google that and your AI. Just plug out one card and what I done, man.
And Revelation 19 speak about Yahushua having a name when no other man knew. What's that name? Go back to wrong. And guess what? Yahushua have come put death. Death is a death our last enemy where I put the rest. So I alone have that role of playing in the movie, not Esau. Esau can't conquer death.
Esau dead.
Esau is dead. Him say I've become dead.
Yeah.
I think in
Destroyer
Forest, what? Right at the end?
Open eye said when he
Yeah, open eye. Yeah. And you know where him get it from? Him get it from an Indian poem, which go back to one Indian something name was Sar. I can't remember the word, but something like Sarah God Vida. That's where him take it from. But him say I become dead, the destroyer of worlds.
Hey guys, can I tell you, when the PLRs come, the death and hell followed.
Yeah.
Right. And he was given a great sword.
Yeah.
And when sword, don't worry, Esau, what would the rest? Come on, pirate.
Alright, so this is Ezekiel 25 and 12. For thus saith the Lord power, because that Edom had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and had greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore thus saith the Lord power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom and will cut off man and beast from it.
Right.
And will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the Dan shall fall by the sword.
So like it's Isaiah 34, Moshe have a sacrifice in Basra. Yeah man, cause that the most I know, in this important. You see me when him speak, you know, we can just vision it. And you have a good sled, you say, yeah. When you go mess up Esau, yo, the layman comes and go fuck you up.
Verse 14 says, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
That's right. So the most I now come off him throne to come beat your Esau. No. Have him sons them, on the herd, and he gonna send him first begotten, you know, with the worst archangel. Let's give us all Michael forward. You see me? General. As Yahweh's movie. Ready the armada.
Dark side.
Yeah man. You see me? You wanna look and see sky.
Yo, Esau no time it is, man. That's why him depict the dark side like that.
Yeah man.
No, yeah man. Yeah, you can see the man. Yo. And even somebody that get up on the comment board when Dassad said to him, say, yo, I told you stepping out for faith. And somebody else say, yo, but I go dark side deal it like dark side deal. Flip out from Dassad. Because he could have. You see me, I say, but he was so ready and focused. He must say, yo, I know you tell me, man. You see me, but guess what? We're going to find one different way to go down there. Yeah. That is it. Yeah, man. So, yeah, we're going back to the old ways. Ready the armies, ready the armada. See?
Man, Captain Saver were not carrying up in days then.
More.
Captain America.
Yeah? See how Man of Steel I got defend it now.
US Army.
US Army, a Man of Steel, let me know. The teeth, iron teeth.
Yeah, man.
Man of Steel, man.
Do your best. You see my ship and them boats on this thing, chariots there. You have to show your thing. Let's fight for humanity.
Man.
Glass.
Go on.
Back in Ezekiel 25 and 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
When that happened?
No, man.
When that happened, man? When did the Most High use Israel? I know David used to do it.
Yes.
Then David and him mighty men used to do it. Then but when did actually the Most High use him people? Then we deal with Edom and put them in a slavery and all of that.
At the time when Ezekiel upon the earth, we after King David.
And now we after King David. Then so it's just to show you that it's a prophecy that is about to be fulfilled.
Right, so it says, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord.
Yep. So hey, so while you know, vocab and all them Brown is a Dr. Brown and all of these people, try to force them way to say, oh, you know, them are the people. Yeah, the scripture said. Then they might lay vengeance upon Edom.
Yep.
Then you're not Israel, man.
Yep.
You know nothing concerning Israel, you know nothing concerning the prophecies. Then
Right.
Alright, so back in Daniel 7 and 7. After this I saw in the night visions, and behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly, and it had a great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces, and stopped the residue with the feet of it. And it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns.
That's right. So the whole dynamics of Esau rule was different from the previous kingdoms. Whereas brother bring for the precept in 2 Esdras 8, 2 Maccabees 8, where I said them have a senate. Back then you have the king of Babylon, you have the king of the Medes or the Persians, or depending on which time frame. Yeah. So Esau come and say, oh no, don't do them. It's going to say, speak in basically, like you prepare to be like a lamp, a poor on the lamp, will speak as a dragon. Right? So you come with him, oh, democracy, vote for what you want, you believe in the people's choice.
which that 2 horns is the same thing like the ancient Roman Empire, which are called the patricians. And the patrician. Now it is come back. Yeah, it come back in a different form, which is the Democrats and the Republicans. It's just to show you. There's just so many signs where show you say, yo, this is Rome all over again. You see me?
Even pagan holidays and Easter.
Yep.
People and kingdoms are reincarnated.
And look at how the ancient Roman Empire used to make slaves. They used to brand them. Why the same practice? Even though branding go back before the Roman Empire, but that was one of their main thing where they used to mark slaves. You know, use branding irons and brand them. And why that same practice came over in the West when them take it from the West Coast of Africa? Why the same practice came over and that hardcore bandage that we went through? The same practice was implemented on our people by branding them with a iron. See? And the same brand what them want to do, what them used to do with our people, now they want to actually make it more sophisticated. The form of technology by giving you a chip that that is tracking us. They know them have to send the police here. Them can just stay from right where they are with them computer and just turn out the chip.
I said that I think it's the metaverse just now, but I'm not sure for them. We have a guards company in Jamaica right now who are telling us, yo, them equip them cameras with we call it now, facial recognition. You know, and one thing people need to understand, if there's something called facial recognition, one question if you ask, where the database there? Where you get my picture from to match back on the camera? Right, in other words, him have the database when him going basically like he would have must come out with him new passport. And him tell say it's digital and this can be used worldwide. If it can be used worldwide, what system will the data be stored on where anywhere going in the world and can access? That's Esau being God.
Yep.
I'll try it.
Daniel 7 and 8. I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots.
Yeah, so that new one that come up represent America. And the 3 that blocked up, if you look up the whole American independence and the war for American independence, where them fight against the French, the Spaniards, and Britain. Because them came out of Britain with the part of the 7 heads. Right? Hence the reason why them say they get independent. The scripture said them mother have a shame of them. First country for the face of the earth, Babylon.
Alright, so it says, and behold, in this horn were eyes. In this horn were eyes like the eyes of a man, and a mouth speaking great things. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
Yes, so basically it's like a time span of things that transition. Alright? And I'm saying beheld, saying continue to see the prophecy until the thrones were cast down. The kingdoms, right? Them rulership come to an end. Right? One.
Whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool.
Yes, the means is the most upon him short, which described as a so-called black man. Right? Oh, that one cracker.
His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. A fiery stream issued and came forth from before him. Thousand ministered unto him.
So it's the most, as it is ready there, Martha. Most side upon him throne, yo. And see the angels them before him.
That's why he say the script is referred to as what? The Lord of Hosts.
Yep.
Which is the Lord of the armies. See?
And I'm going to say another important thing, one.
And 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The judgment was set.
The judgment was set. Over judgment now.
And the books were opened. I beheld then.
And we are reading from the book right now. The Bible. As I read the precept earlier, we were the book in the book of 2nd Ezra. Right? You see me? And we see all together. Right? Now we have understanding of the scriptures, the prophecies. Because when Daniel get the vision, guess we never understand it fully. But now we have the understanding. Right? One.
I beheld then, because of the voice of the great words which the horn spake. I beheld even till the beast was slain, and its body destroyed, and given to the burning flame. As concerning the rest of the beasts, they had their dominion taken away, yet their lives were prolonged for a season and time.
Yeah, so them not a rulership no more. Right, but them have a time when them go serve some slavery. Right, so you don't have a rule no more, no, but you have boy. You have a new rule upon the earth. Bury them dead body of us. And then if we carry some black and some holy things, or whatever we used to be in the kingdom, I don't know.
Oh, black. We're not going to use the black and cement. Because guess what? That's one of the things that cause a low vibration in society. You know, black and cement. You know, concrete. We're not going to have that damn kingdom. We're not going to find a way to carve the precious stones. We're not going to find a way to do it.
Yep.
Then we carve them out in some nice shapes. Then
Carry for the head.
we're not going to be creative. Then
No, wait, we'll make them good.
yep. And hey, wake up. This is the thing. Yeah, man. Yeah, me guys. This is the thing. Yeah, motivated, creative, but the most I remember, You see, that's like where you have you know, these great builders in society, and even in Solomon time you have Hiram Abib. Zayn was a great builder. Who you think give him that wisdom to build? The Mosai. So we're gonna have great builders among the nations to build. Nevertheless, they are what? They are slaves. Nothing wrong with slavery. See? It's just that them are gonna be on that end of the stick, being slaves. So you're gonna have great builders just like, and even greater builders than now. See? Yep. Hey, just like yeah, we have a thing now where them are the studies on. Even though enough certain countries start Crete. Then as them use Crete now for buildings. No man, Crete actually instead of concrete, they use M or something named M, something named M. It's like we have M, the same thing we use with M Island. They have an M thing with them actually. Yeah, M. Then which it have healing properties and everything. See me I say, you know the wall and everything there. Yeah, see me.
Well, it's people ever say walls are what? Make with precious stone.
Which precious stone?
Where's the percent of the street that we make with the wall?
Gold.
No kingdom can do that.
See, none.
Gold.
Dubai and all these places, they have the most gold. Remember that what you guys see shit? Oh, Emirates. Arab Emirates.
Well, I don't get Dubai this thing. You're right.
Them not have enough gold to do that.
Nope. Hey, these guys, right now, they're nobody in a blunt to the war.
Yeah.
They say this is a flat like miracle.
Yeah, man.
But my question is from 1948, you know, why we not see gold over in the state of Israel? Why we not see streets?
You know why? Because Esau don't know how to use precious metal. He only know how to store it up.
Yeah, a good thing that.
Look at what Jake do it. When Jake get gold of them turn it in a grills, them put it in their rims.
Yeah.
See? Them convert in a different little things. Them put it in their teeth in a different style. That's Jake. Jake is where the salt of the earth.
Yep.
And we bring the flavor.
The farm of all things.
The farm of all things. So when we get gold, hey, we're going to have an architect them a design the thing, then I show them how we want it. You see me? Or we are going to have nations when if you come with them best design how we want it. I have to use gold to do, you know.
Because guess what? They're coming levels to slavery.
Yep.
Is the one who not a talent, you can stay in the feet.
Yep.
I know the gold mine. Isn't you can carry the gold come and the one who can display some talent. You are awake maybe what you have to get certain skills, alright, then you need to do that. It's like it would say.
Yep.
It's going to be levels to this. Right? Because a people will build a kingdom. Right? Just as how them have levels towards slavery. Some who have a certain talent, they say you do this. And some who have talent, oh you can come up the rank here and you do that and you do that.
Just I was watching a documentary where it was going in on the ancient Roman Empire, how they operate. Basically, skilled people were actually higher in society than the regular people.
Back in Daniel 7 and verse 13, I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven, and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him.
Hey, and this chop up the whole idea of the Trinity.
Yeah.
That chop it up clean. Come again. No, come again. Isn't it? Right? Yahushua was brought to Yahweh. So get the Trinity thing out of your mind now. Does that make sense? Not in the Bible. Go on.
And there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom, that all people, nations and languages shall serve him.
Yeah, he inherited them. Right? Psalms 2, Matthew 28. So all power is given unto me. He was given the power. From who?
From heaven the Father,
Which is our Father too. And we are giant tears with a big brother.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You know what that means for these nations? We are the new taskmasters.
So I give kingdom and I take back kingdom.
Yeah.
Hey, when him give it to Israel, say it's going to be everlasting one.
World without end.
World without end.
Come.
It's going to be the kingdom where I'm going to stand forever. That's why the stone, which was the Yahushua, where they smite the image, the scripture said it become a mountain. It's in a government. It's in, and it shall never be removed. See?
Right, so it says, his dominion is an everlasting dominion,
That is it.
which shall
Which kingdom the Heavenly Father give dominion? No. If you look at Israel, say for example, them people over there, them say them are the real Israelites. Right? Now, how could their kingdom last? Saying and they are forever dominion when they appear wickedness in it.
Where they are 100 rockets on Lebanon fling over them.
Exactly.
Pass over.
And guess what? Them say the dome. What they call the iron dome.
What do you call it?
Shoot down some. You see me? So now, if Israel over there now is an everlasting kingdom, why is it still at war and righteous all together? See? And the kingdom will get set up, we're going to last forever, it's because it will be what? A righteous kingdom.
Why them they have the biggest party parade over there?
No, why them still have it? Because them an annual thing for them. For them have faggots parading through the streets.
Alright, right now, they have riot.
Right now them rioting.
Netanyahu.
Yeah. Benjamin Netanyahu, them don't want him over there, man. Them don't want him because he want reform certain laws, see, like a dictatorship thing. And the people them don't want that. Why is there unjust leaders in the land if them are the people?
No.
And let's keep us saying we're going to give a righteous shepherd, man. We're going to rule with. We're going to lead with. So why is there protest against unrighteous leader? They are the people. And when the devil father said the people are going to take a plane from Ukraine over there, say them bring him back to the whole land. Because some little white cracker come off of the plane, come off, travel from Ukraine, go into Jerusalem and say, yes, it was prophesied that the children of Israel will come home. And they have some sheep, some literal sheep. But then throw have olive oil in the head.
What if you never show?
You remember?
The elites, they say the elites are the so-called white man. They know the truth, you know. It's not like, you know, they don't know who the true Israelites are. But what they do know is that our people will not research information.
Yeah.
And if them cannot take a so-called part of the prophets that they think that they can manipulate and put it in your face, then you will accept it because you will not research for yourself to verify what is being said. Yeah. So when we are telling people that, oh, they're not the real Israelites, they're the man of Israel, they don't even want to begin to there's a contest where we are said to them because who is we to tell them that you are true Israelites? We don't, you know? So that's the thing, they don't care if basically, well, not everybody believe, but what long as the mass believe their lies, then they can continue to push it, and the mass already is, you know, following that lie.
Yeah. And a part of one of the main things we push that lie is Christianity. You know, Christianity push that lie. It's teaching that them crackers over there is the Jews and we are Gentiles. Yeah. That's a lie. Christianity is a lie.
Then I said, put that start calling pagan Christianity. That's a good one.
Pagan Christianity. Yeah, go and go that.
Right, so it says, his dominion is an everlasting dominion which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed.
Alright, now as I was saying earlier, a couple of days ago, 100 rockets. A couple of years ago, I see all them there on a wedding. And I think they wanted to come from Gaza. Wedding and get bombed.
And yeah, Israel dead right now, man. The land of Israel dried up and just dead. You can see say how the life of that place no up there, man.
I want you to look up River Jordan. I want to see that, brother. I don't want to see that. Jamaican River better than that.
Better than it.
You see me? Dead. I got the most I ever cursed. I did it.
Oh yeah.
Right, so back in. back in Daniel 7 and 15. I, Daniel, was grieved in my spirit in the midst of my body, and the visions of my head troubled me. I came near unto one of them that stood by, and asked him the truth of all this. So he told me, and made me know the interpretation of the things. These great beasts, which are four kings, which shall arise out of the earth. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
Who are the saints? Saints are the Israelites. Saint, just the very definition of the word saint, make you have to, make it be clear that the so-called white man could not be a saint. The so-called white man or Esau could not be a saint. The Moabites, Chinese, the Japanese, none of them couldn't be a saint, because guess what? They were created as what? The heathens. Heathens are the ones, are the nation of people that do stupid shit. That do nasty things. Abominable things. Them eat anything. Them eat anything. Them have idols. Them could have never be saints.
Separate, right? Separate from what?
Separate from what, man?
Heathens.
From the Eden. That's why the Heavenly Father said, what? Be thou holy. The scripture said, Israel are an holy people. That's what it says. Israel is a holy people unto him.
Yeah.
And he said, Israel is a special people to him. Nobody else is special.
Yep.
Israel alone special to the Most High. No. What happened to everybody else? Them can't be saints. Gather my saints. They are nothing. Gather my saints together. Those that have made a sacrifice with me by, they have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. An agreement. That's what a covenant is. When the Most High come together with the other nations, they must say, yo, you make a covenant with me. When? There's nowhere in the scriptures where the Most High make a covenant with no other nation.
It's not John 3:16.
And it's not John 3:16, man. John 3:16 is not talking about the entire world.
Yeah, first thing first, the dialogue was with Nicodemus. Yeah. The Yahushua reference, and the Moses let loose some snake, right, and the wilderness among people.
Yep.
And Moses lift up the
serpent.
The serpent, right? And he said, so the Son of Man will lift up. Who? For Israel, whosoever look up among the nation of Israel, look up to Yahushua, our being lifted.
So that means that the rest of the nation, them the Most High see.
But you get to find straight to the point. Second Israel,
One of them wanna choose them. Why purpose?
But we can tell them, no? Tell the scriptures and give me something. You have Revelation 2, I think Revelation 2.
Oh, yeah.
Ready for it?
Yeah, man, read that.
I see 2 Ezra chapter 6 and verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creature, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
So everybody come out to Adam, right? But him said, the people also whom thou hast chosen. So you have nations who come out to Adam and nations who exist. But him have a nation to feed himself, right?
So that means him deal with favoritism.
Yes, but we're going to show you. Right? This is the precepts.
Verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
Favoritism again.
Right. As for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and as liken the abundance of them unto a drop that fell from a vessel. And now, O Lord, behold, these Eden.
He said, hey,
these Eden.
He said, behold, no, O Lord, them Eden. One.
Which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be large over us.
Yeah, because guess what? Now, especially now, who are rule over us? The heathens. The Chinese up on top, the so-called white man up on top of everybody else. And the heathen them are rule over it. Go ahead.
Right. I've been repeated as nothing. I've begun to be lords over us and to devour us.
Yeah.
But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, can I get that word?
Yeah. Israel is my, yeah.
You know what I mean? Thy only begotten and thy fervent lover are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure?
Exactly, because the reason why, as the scripture said, the point we don't want to get out of it. You hear the point we don't want to get out of it. Deuteronomy 32. Yeah, read that. So the point make, you know, him say, yo, you choose one, and the other nations, them are nothing to him. They may get reputed as nothing. Yeah? Go on. Deuteronomy 32 and yeah.
Oh, someone said nation.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is Deuteronomy 32 and start at verse 8. It says, when the Most High divided the nations their inheritance, and when he separated the sons of Adam,
So him is a favoritist, him is a separatist. Then him divide everybody and give them portion. Just like when you see have China have for them thing with them use, for them resources. You have Japan have for them resources with them land where them live off of. Every nation get them peace. Go ahead.
he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
Him set boundaries between them. Go ahead.
For the Lord's portion is his people, Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
So it's like you cook a pot of food. And you give everybody them share. But you share out some special for yourself. And my plate this. That is exactly how the Most High deal with the nations. Him give everybody, create the different nations, give everybody them inheritance, and him say Israel my portion, you know, special to me. See? Yeah man, wallet you can read one more. Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
That is it. You get that? Alright. Yeah.
What man said now? Divide it and the favoritism. Other cause jealousy amongst the other people them. That's why them come attack. You know, feel say that could have trigger reason attacking the chosen people.
Yeah, but
jealousy.
But listen to the thing.
Some get take care of special than some.
Yeah, but
some
you give them.
Notice.
But as the scripture says, give them for them portion. So you see them
but
being.
yet still they are not. No,
But that's all you have. That's all you have. Yeah man. Alright, read the precept.
Alright. So Ecclesiasticus chapter 33, and I'm going to start from verse 8. It says, by knowledge of the Lord, they were distinguished, and he altered verse 9. It says, some of them had he made high days and hallowed them, some of them had he made ordinary days, and all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of earth. In much knowledge the Lord had divided them and made their ways diverse. Some of them hath he blessed and exalted, and some of them hath he sanctified and set near himself. But some of them hath he cursed and brought low and turned out of their places. As the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it as he at his pleasure, so man is in the hand of him that made him, to render to them as liking him best. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another.
So yes, they people will get jealous over the land, just like we have now. But I think there's a war in Palestine. or a war in Israel, because guess what? Everybody have fight for that land, which is the Fertile Crescent. So yes, people get jealous, but you know what happened when them attack us? Back then, the Lord used to fight for it, and them used to know that the Lord will fight for it. So that is one of the things where people, when them get jealous and step out of their place and try to attack Israel, we defend with property. See?
Because some jealousy would have caused by the Mosai.
Yes. That's how it is. Yeah.
In our Romans 9, right, there's a reason why it is set that way. Because at the end of the day, everything is done for the Most High pleasure. So, if everything was okay and none of the need for believe in a God or fear God, you know what I mean? The brother mentioned earlier, hold on now. Listen now. Oh, this is the next 20 minutes I'm trying to say. So, the mere fact that other nations used to attack Israel and God used to protect Israel, our people put more trust in God. Other nations fear we by fearing God because they know that we have the power that protect us. Because there's an order to things, right? It's in the scripture. I'm asking if you bring it out. I explain that perfectly. We share that. Look here, these things are done so that man can basically fear God. You know what I mean? So everything is gonna go in its proper order eventually, but things have to happen for your fear. Just like if you go up on the road now and I carry like a bike man off my bike, you realize that can happen. So now when I cross the road and you look left and right, just to make sure so you know
that
just
mean, like God would have like seeking attention from us.
If I make you know that he is present, him are the only power upon the earth. Him want him power to be known throughout all the earth. Yes.
Yeah.
He's a jealous God. He want people to know that yo, me a God, fear me.
Yeah, and the reason why
And him seeking attention.
He want you to fear him.
I don't seek him, I seek him. Yeah, go fit. Just like, hey, read what you have, because I preset the way I make come out. I read the one we have. You have one of the doctor? Yeah, go ahead.
It's a Romans 9 and 10. And not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by our father Isaac, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of God according to the election might stand, not according not of works, but of him that calleth. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Yeah, so what we're telling him to hate one and love one. He make them. If you make something, then you choose what you want to do with it.
Right. How wouldn't you want all the pleasure of making the thing that you make?
Yeah, so
Even if you have 4 children in your life, what are some.
And don't you give, it up my part of your part, yeah, right. And a diversity and variety.
Everybody have their special.
Everybody have their favorite.
Yeah.
So if you cannot favorite, why the most I can't have favorite?
Yeah, but because there's my overstanding is the most I don't have certain thinking like woman.
But you, hold on. But you can have certain thinking with the most I enough you have.
Feelings that we have by emotion.
Alright.
And then something.
So him not have.
Feel like
So who make the thing? Who make you? If the scripture say what? You make man in an image.
He make everything.
He make everything, but this him say you make man in his own image. No, what you have, what the most I don't have. If you can possess emotions and all of them things there, and the most I cannot, that means you have something what the most I don't have.
Well, that sounds logical. But to live in a physical world, I feel say that's why we have all of these things in the physical world.
And guess what? The physical world is being manipulated and controlled by the Most High. Him created, it's a theme creation. Hey, go down further in the precept.
Alright, so Romans 9 and verse 14. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God?
So because him choose one, him love one and hate one, you say him unrighteous? So scripture say God forbid. Go ahead.
Verse 15. For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
Yeah.
So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of God that sheweth mercy.
I remember the Most High or the Almighty. Hey, when somebody possess the title of Almighty, what do you think that means? Him have all power. Zin? And that's why I'm saying, yo, me I go choose to do what I want to do with my creation.
So that means basically somewhere we will get choose and somewhere we will go like
But that's
dumpster.
how life is. If you want to say, yo, alright, if you want, because you have people have to do this. Zin? That's how the Most High is. He calls some, as I say, yo, many are called, few are chosen. You have to have the diversity of life, brother. You have to have some chosen and some that are not. You have to have people, Zane, we hate, and some people we love. You have some people who rule and some people who not rule. Make society function.
Come like it's a puzzle.
It's not a puzzle. Just like in a life, no. You have people sitting in a garden house. You sit in a garden, can everybody sit at garden house?
Create a problem and I fix it.
No, it's not creating a problem and fix it. It's life. That's how life moves. If you don't have a leader, if you don't have, you have to have the diversity. If you don't have a follower, all you're gonna know is that you want to lead, you're supposed to lead. Can everybody lead?
No, but everybody have the ability to lead.
Have the ability to, and everybody have the ability to lead. You have persons that you have.
If they get proper
That is the reason why all nations. Listen,
That's why you know in a garden house.
Guess this. That is the reason why all nations, even though they are nothing, had a chance to rule once.
Yeah,
Because so what rule now? The so-called which is the base of the earth. But then you have we call them the Persians them. Right, the Persians them used to rule back then, the Medes them,
Yeah.
different, the so-called Africans them. Yeah. Right, we used to rule. As Solomon, as King David.
We are the one who educate all the rest of the nation and teach them everything of them become so low.
Right, we can bring that out in our lamentations too.
Tell her.
Because we break the laws of the Heavenly Father, because this is the thing. All I know, the next disobedience, right? So you have a child, and you want to teach him a lesson, right? You want to give him all the wealth that you possess, but for the most part that is the entire earth. You know what I mean? But you want to teach him how to be a good man. So you say, here, this is a first thing now, but I'm going to teach you life. I'm going to make you learn good and evil, all to balance, up to judge, right? So, right, but what our people did, we as a nation, we basically commit iniquity and basically disregard what God provides for us.
So who caused us to go down that path?
We'll get that. It's
Lucifer.
No, we'll get to that, right? So when you disobey, then of course a parent would naturally put them child in order by beating or chastising them. You know what I mean? That's what exactly the Most High is
Yes,
doing
I
to us.
want to understand. We never willfully disobey our own. We were tempted or manipulated by an source.
No, then you get a preset then. Yeah, give me a start at 1. Deuteronomy 28 and 1. And you say it right too. You never wrong when you say that, you know. Because the Most High, it is the Most High creation. We did have to go off to learn. Because we did perfect. We did good. But if we, hold on, skip yourself, we only, at what point we only know good. But if you don't know the balance, how you are going to be a proper judge? If you never, alright, make it something. How you cherish your food if you never feel hunger?
But you never need to for bad.
Life is a learning experience, bro.
Don't deal with man. Cut out
No, listen. Life is a learning experience. You have to experience the bad and the good to be a good judge, to be a perfect judge. Give me that. Yeah, man, read what you have and then you give me the time to me.
That means suppose God will choose me to do bad.
Oh, you know if I'm choosing for, what I'm choosing for? You know what I'm choosing for?
No, but me answer them suppose him choose me to do another bad one. No matter what you do, me not go become.
We know that.
We know that already. The scripture say, oh, him created the Most High have created the wicked for the day of evil. So everybody have a purpose. Even if you're wicked, you still have a purpose for the wickedness. So guess what? When you do wickedness, you have righteousness can identify. Then the opposite of life and death, light and dark.
You never choose to become here to be wicked. Just God choose not.
Yeah, we now grow in a circle. See? Read the precept.
From Isaiah 63, start at 17. O Lord, why hast thou made us to err from thy ways, and hardened our heart from thy fear? Return for thy servant's sake the tribes of thine inheritance.
That's what he's supposed to do. Him say, why you make us err from thy ways and harden our hearts? Because the prophets back then knew that when we go off of the Most High do that. You know what I mean? The Most High controls every single thing. That's why it's all, he is in total control. So answer the question about Lucifer thing. You can either ask if Lucifer make it. No. Every spirit is controlled by the Most High, and it the Most High duty or will. Go and put it that way. Right? But everything have an end product. So evil is perfect in its full balance. You know what I mean? And good is perfect in its full balance. When the Most High made everything said it is good. Because he creates everything equally in its right proportion. You know what I mean? So it's just that mankind don't know how to, I mean mankind just talk term, don't know how to put things in balance. So we are learning balance. We're learning how to be judges, how to go through emotions, how to deal with things. And we would learn that if we were just going through all good. So we had to go through the bad times to be able, because the laws is about good and bad.
Schoolmaster.
When I put them together, right, to balance that.
So back then we never have the balance.
No, we did only do good in the time of Adam. And then we had to go off, as the brother mentioned earlier, we had to go off so we can learn how to balance and be like what? Like God, knowing both good and evil.
Yeah, this one is scripture. Give me that, you can find it. The same scripture in quote.
This is Genesis 3, start at verse Alright, to the point, right?
Yeah, man.
Verse 22, this is after Adam transgressed. It says, and the Lord said, behold, the man is become as one of us to know good and evil.
Yeah, because at one point, as we mentioned, so when they know good, they will know to do the right thing. Saying, but if say man, hold on. He said, man, this is the Almighty speaking. He said, your man has become like us, which are the Almighty and the angels, right? Knowing what? Good and evil. And you see that word knowing right there? In the Hebrew, it means to learn by experience. So, yeah, so the brother mentioned it's Hebrew or Yadai, or probably Yadai. Now, that is what we are saying, the point of what we are saying. If you never experience the hardship where you are going through now, or if you are going through hardship, how would you actually learn to cherish good when you get it? Then, so with the after I learn by experience. Now, jump back to Deuteronomy 28. We start at 1. Then, because this is the predicament. From Adam go off, we start with our way back to the kingdom become more difficult, become hard. Yeah? Yeah, read that for you. Yeah, read Deuteronomy 28, start at 1.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of thy Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day.
So you must say, yo, just obey. Listen to what I say. Do what I tell you to do. If you do all of this, go ahead.
That the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations.
We say if you do this, I'm going to set you on high above all nations of the earth. And as you can see, we experienced that in certain period in our lifetime, but it was very short. 40 years with Solomon, it was very short. The scripture says we possess it, but for a little while. Then, so if we had done that, we would have been rulership upon this very day, but it wasn't prophesied to go that way. Then, you know why? We did have to go off one of the next reason? To fulfill prophecy. It's like a movie. You have to have opposite.
The script writer, somebody will write all of it.
Yes, and that's why it's called scriptures.
It's not about me and you.
No, it's about the Most High.
It's about the Most High.
Guess whose name is going to be exalted above everything?
Him said.
The Most High.
Him said he alone will be exalted in that day. Now, we just hold the point, right? We just get some more meat into it. Just skip from that and go to 15. Yeah, we can't, because he tell you about all of the good things that would happen to if we obey. But let's jump to 15.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken.
So if you don't listen, go ahead.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of thy Lord, thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Yeah, me, so we're going to put you in a bad times, bad situations. And we can read a few of the bad times that we go through, I'm still going through. I think read 43, maybe, I think read 43 and hear 43, so proofread it. Yeah.
Some of them bad in the NLT.
Yeah man, a lot of them bad. You see me?
Deuteronomy 28 verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
So nations, just like for example, a prime example like what we in Jamaica now, but who are exposed and the opportunities are open to, the Syrian, the Chinese and all these people, the white man, these are the stranger. The word stranger what mean what foreigner, meaning them are coming to your land and them are get up above you very high. Yeah, we have.
In the NLT, it says the foreigners living among you will become stronger and stronger while you become weak and weaker.
While you become weak and weak, and that's why we complain about the Chinese. That's why the Chinese are going to take over everything. No, we have said that, brother. So the Bible prophesied these things that going to we as a people, and as you can see, that's another prime example. Continue.
The stranger that is within thee shall get up thee above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low.
Yeah, go ahead.
He shall lend to thee, loan them, and thou shalt not lend to him.
You can lend the Chinese money.
You can lend IMF
You
money.
can lend IMF money. Them are lend to we. Because of we up on the bottom. That's why scripture says we have to come down very low and them are get up very high.
Right.
Go ahead.
He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
Yeah, jump to 68. I'm at the head, I'm at the top man in the
Well,
city.
again,
Exactly. It's just that we have to learn what is at the bottom. So when we go at the top, we can say, yo, John, no, we know if we deal with that down the sun. We know if we do that, we know if we do that now, because we experience everything. Go ahead, Doc.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
That's one of the curse. Now, when you read from 15 straight to 68, it can tell you about all the things that will happen to you as a people. We just read a few of them. Then?
Yeah. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Me, I will go in slavery again with ships this time.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
And that's how the transatlantic slave trade, that's how we reach over here in the Western Hemisphere by ships. Then they came for us, them fling up on ships and chain us, and then brought us to the Western Hemisphere. When we fled Jerusalem in 70 AD, a lot of our people fled into Portugal and Spain, into the Europes, and then into the west coast of Africa. Majority of the slaves fled to the west coast of Africa and the north coast of Africa, and they came for us there. And we were transferred from there over to the west, and we were fed the philosophies of the so-called white man, like the white Jesus and all of these things. Go ahead up. And Easter and all of these things. Which Easter is a paganic custom. Easter is not a part of our custom. Nowhere in the Bible. Alright, when you want to know about the Passover, you read Exodus 12. And it tell you the list of things that you should do and the reason why you have to do them. And Easter, now have nothing to do with any of that. Ishtar. Go back to the Ishtar, which is the god of fertility. Which
In Acts 14, if I'm mistaken, the word Easter there was a mistranslation. It shouldn't be there at all. And the word Passover should not be there.
Yep.
So we never celebrate this as a people right now.
Yep. Go ahead on.
Thou shalt see it no more again, and here ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Exactly. No man shall buy you. Then, him say what? Daniel 9 and 11. Yeah, read up.
Alright, so this is the book of Daniel chapter 9 and verse 11. Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, servant of God, because we have sinned against
He
him.
say what? Exactly. And that's why the Heavenly Father say, yo, he might punish we for iniquity. He say what? For the evil of your doings, that's why we get punished. So just like your brother mentioned a bad child, you have some children, and one of them is something bad we tell them not to do. Already you put the whip into his backside. But that's what the Most High do. He put the whip into the backside. So we can learn not to do the evil thing them we do. One of the first things what we do as a people is follow idols. Then, and that's what the scripture said, the beginning of pride is when one goeth away from his maker. That's why the pride starts in our people. Because we start look. When Moses left the children of Israel and go up in the hills, what the first thing what people do? Build a molten calf. And say, oh, this deliver away from Egypt. That's pride. And that's why the Most High is angry when our people go off and follow idols. Then, that's one of the way how we became, how we change. Change mindset, and all that. Change. Then,
Baruch 4 and 6. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved God, because ye moved God to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemies.
Because you move him to wrath. No, me make something, right? If you do something wrong, should you not be punished for it? There are consequences, brother. It's just like how if you walk out in the road, one car go lick down you and kill you. Because there's consequences for doing the wrong thing. It's a rule. What's saying if you walk out in the road with a driving car? It's a rule. Now the most I have rule. See? And if you break one of them rules, there are consequences. That's how life is. You can't just do better.
So suppose we never broke none of these rules.
Blessings.
We could understand them.
Yeah, we would learn.
We would learn. You're like a spoiled child.
So that means all of this are doing.
Exactly, but that's what I said. All of these things have gotten because prophecy must be fulfilled. Precept.
This is Jeremiah chapter 2 verse 19. Thine own wickedness shall correct thee, and thine backsliding shall reprove thee. Know therefore and see that it is an evil thing and bitter that thou hast forsaken the Lord thy God, and that my fear is not in thee, says the Lord God of hosts.
You watch movies? You ever watch the movies before yet? Alright, right? We're a spoiled child. Where you give him everything we want. He's in criteria. You give him everything we want, not short of nothing. The child becomes spoiled. See? And that's how that would be spoiled. Skipper say Israel is spoiled. Why? Israel is spoiled. You know? Because we get spoiled by the heathens. See? Another word to spoil, or another way to say spoil is being what? Taken as a possession. See? Now if you get everything you want, brother, you become spoiled. Now you have to learn how to actually fend for yourself. Go through the hardship. So you can learn when you get things. Now, let me ask you something. When you labor, 9 to 5, you do your work. And you, for example, you hustle or whatever, and you build your house. Now you can sit back and say, yo, I'm blood, sweat and tears. You appreciate it more than if somebody will just give. And that's how the kingdom is set up, brother. 2nd Ezra 7. Start at 1. That's how our life, you see, from we go off and wrong the Most High, Him say what? We have to work toil. We have to work hard. Then, instead of we having slaves to build and do things to it, now you have to go do it, you have to go dig the earth yourself.
We usually have slave and do things to it.
Eh?
We usually have slave and do things.
Mean brother, yo, in the time of Solomon, the scripture tell us, yo, kingdom, nations from all both servitude to we carry gold and precious things come give it.
Till in Jerusalem, silver, I know we can't afford now.
So we
Silver
are
was like
reap
stone.
what we sow then.
Eh?
We are reap what we sow.
And but guess what?
So God said, do unto others with a like, do unto you. So if you have a slave people or have people under you, you have to go under too. You have
No,
to go learn
what
to
you
go under.
understand is that we were meant to be on top. We were created to rule. That's why, hold on.
Created to go bottom too.
Yeah, this is the thing. Yeah, not for creative to go bottom. The bottom over there are just the curses is temporal. Just like how you don't beat the son favor. If you have a child, you beat him favor. You cast him out favor if he beg you for forgiveness. No, brother, you have to forgive him. That's why the most I say, I'm going to turn. Hey, you can't give it a quick one. Yeah, man, read that. Joel,
Isaiah Ecclesiasticus chapter 9. chapter 9 and verse 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. So the Most High created the earth for our rulers, and in due time the true rulers will rule the earth. And guess what? When they are ruling the earth, everybody going to be in peace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When Solomon ruled, Solomon was in peace. Nations actually love Solomon, and they go to Solomon for hear the wise wisdom and have. You see myself? But now we have people ruling over us that are not real rulers, and they're causing people to suffer from different aspects.
Yeah, can. Alright, listen to this, bro. Go on.
Joel chapter 3 verse 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
Meaning say you might turn it back. When you go into the word, in the Hebrew word, you might bring again, you might take it off for them, you might bring it back. So you might bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. Go ahead.
I will also gather all nations and will bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
And he might tell you why. No, listen now. He might tell you why he might gather all nations. He might turn again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, and he might gather all nations, and he might bring them down in one valley. Valley of Jehoshaphat, which in the Hebrew is Yehoshaphat, which means the Most High Judge. Because he might gather nations to judge them. For what reason? Go ahead up.
And will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel.
He might plead with them, being people and being heritage. Who?
Israel,
Go on.
whom they have scattered among the nations.
Whom they were scattered among the nations, that now we're in our land. So you can see. Go on.
And parted my land.
And part of them land, them divide Jerusalem. Party up, you have Palestine, so they have for them peace. And then one back you all have for them land. You have Israel, where that little piece of stuff there is each up on the border there, so no brother bigger than that. From the river Nile to the river Euphrates. See? And because we're not in the land. Now him say, I gather them and I deal with them. Team people, team heritage, Israel. Nobody else. See? Go ahead up.
Joel 3 and 3. And they have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for an harlot.
No, when did that happen? When did they cast lots for people, put the people on auction block and cast lots for them? When did they do that? You watch slave movies? Alright, go ahead up.
And sold a girl for wine.
Who them do? Them sell a girl for wine. Now them say, alright, give me that one there. And take a jug of wine or that keg of wine. Sell her to get wine or rum or whatsoever.
So is it our nation start that?
Eh?
Our nation start all of this?
No, brother, let me tell you something.
To one destruction.
No, no, brother, let me tell you something. Just the only reason, as I said, two things. You disobey, like a disobedient child, they get punished. And the prophecies must be fulfilled.
That's the thing.
There's levels to slavery as well. You see, like for example, we working for a company of slavery. You see, you have according to the scripture, you have the laws who you treat as slaves. And you have some people who are supposed to be rulers and some people who are supposed to be workers, like slaves.
Yep.
We get created from the earth, the rulers and these nations get created to serve us. That's we have been in slavery. You see me? So that's the thing. And there's a balance of things. You know me, say we're supposed to it's wait. But the so-called white man doing a slavery, you see me? Like him rape, pick me and buck rape man, that way. Stand supposed to take this. When we do rule, whenever you
We used to rule in righteousness.
we used to rule in right. We have put them as slaves in regards to servants. You have a work, you see me? And the best of your goods you carry here and you get permission to live and do whatever you want. Whatever.
Nothing wrong with slavery, brother.
It's just how you do.
Yep. There are levels as the brother.
Equality.
No, brother. You know, equality side, no.
Right.
You may exalt some and put some laws, the scripture just read. No. No, let me say this. Everybody's a slave for something. Regardless if you want to believe this or not. No, why you work? Why you go to work every day? The slave, so in the slave, you're a slave for money, you're providing a service. Another word for service is what? Slave.
You're right.
See? So not everybody's a slave for something. When you have children, you're a slave to make them eat. See? So you have a purpose to why you do things.
Yeah, we tell something, you see, because you've been traditional so long, and how them portray life here at this time period, them give us a peasant mindset. So you don't want to have servants, because servant is wealth. You see the man who rule the earth now, them not think like me and you. They know that they're supposed to have servants. They know that kings have servants. And in order for them to be king, they have to have a kingdom mindset, because we are a nation of kings. We're supposed to be kings and priests, right to the Most High. In order to be a king, you have to have servants, as brother mentioned, bro. You see me? You cannot be soft in the mind and, you know, like a peasant mindset and say, oh, so what? No.
Yeah. If you have a business, you need employees.
Right.
It's the same difference. You gotta hire people.
We're going to pass through again there every Saturday time, if you want. Then, but with that, we'll close off. Hope it was edifying. Hopefully, like that, we said, our praise glory and honor to the Most High.
Ba Shemi Hawashai, Ba Shemi Kodash.
Double honors to our apostles of Gmskingstonjamaica. Salutations to the Akim, which is very nice and sincere and true. Shalom.
Good night.
All right.